Imagine this. A fully operational ship drifts silently across the endless Atlantic. Its sails are open, the wind is guiding it, food is still warm on the table, clothes are neatly hung inside the cabins, the captain's logbook is placed exactly where it should be, and every piece of cargo is untouched. Everything looks normal, except for one horrifying truth. There is not a single human being on board. No bodies, no blood, no signs of struggle. It is as if the entire crew simply vanished into thin air. This is not a scene from a movie. This is the real unsolved mystery of the Mary Celeste, the most famous ghost ship in American maritime history. The year was 1872, and New York Harbor carried the usual sounds of sailors shouting orders, ropes tightening, and waves brushing against wooden hulls. Among the many ships preparing for departure, one stood out, the Mary Celeste, a sturdy, beautiful merchant vessel ready for a long transatlantic journey to Italy. At its command was Captain Benjamin Briggs, a respected and deeply religious sailor known for his discipline, calm mind, and remarkable navigation skills. Unlike many captains of his time, Briggs brought along his wife, Sarah, and their 2-year-old daughter, Sophia. His 7-year-old son, Arthur, stayed home with relatives. No one knew this decision would make him the only surviving family member of this voyage. The cargo consisted of 701 barrels of industrial alcohol, valuable, but dangerous if mishandled. Yet the mood on deck was light and peaceful. Sailors joked among themselves, Sophia played near her mother, and Captain Briggs walked with confidence, inspecting every corner of his ship with pride. On November 7th, 1872, the Mary Celeste set sail into the open ocean under clear skies and gentle winds. For days, the voyage was smooth, the sea was calm, the weather predictable, and the crew worked efficiently. Captain Briggs documented everything in his logbook, each entry calm and ordinary, showing no hint of danger. But the ocean never remains predictable for long. As days passed, dark clouds began gathering on the horizon. Winds strengthened, the waves grew restless, and a thick fog settled over the water. The Mary Celeste pushed forward, but nature seemed determined to unsettle the journey. Still, nothing in the captain's log suggested panic or fear. On November 25th, Briggs made his final entry. It was calm, emotionless, nothing abnormal. After that moment, no human word, no sound, no cry for help was ever recorded from the Mary Celeste again. 9 days later, on December 4th, the crew of a nearby ship, Dei Gratia, spotted a vessel drifting oddly across the waves. The sails were partially torn, but the ship remained stable. Captain David Morehouse, a friend of Briggs, studied the silhouette through his telescope. The ship moved as if alive, but there was something wrong about it. Too quiet, too abandoned, too unnatural. Morehouse ordered his men to board the wandering ship. As they climbed onto the Mary Celeste, an eerie silence greeted them. The deck was empty. No footsteps, no voices, only the creaking of wood and the distant call of the ocean. Inside, everything appeared disturbingly normal. A half-eaten breakfast lay untouched on the table. Clothing was neatly arranged in the cabins. The captain's logbook rested on his desk, open and unbothered. The stove was still warm as if someone had cooked minutes ago. Even Sophia's small toys lay in place as if the child had just stepped away. But the people were gone. Not a single clue hinted at where they went or why. The lifeboat was missing, suggesting they abandoned ship, but the weather was calm and the vessel was perfectly seaworthy. Why would an experienced captain leave a safe ship in the middle of open ocean? Rumors and theories spread rapidly. Some believed the crew mutinied, but nothing was stolen. Others thought pirates attacked, but there were no signs of violence or looting. The alcohol fumes theory emerged, suggesting poisonous vapors leaked from the barrels, causing panic. But the cargo remained mostly intact. Some blamed a sudden waterspout or rogue wave, but the ship showed no structural damage. More imaginative theories accused sea monsters, supernatural forces, or even alien abduction. But none of these offered clear answers. Every explanation failed in some aspect. The disappearance remained perfectly clean, perfectly silent, and perfectly unsolved. Mary Celeste was sailed back to land, but sailors refused to step aboard again. They believed the ship carried a curse, a heavy presence that lingered in its wooden bones. Over the years, the ship changed owners multiple times, each time bringing misfortune. It suffered accidents, bad weather, financial problems, and bizarre events that became too frequent to ignore. In 1885, during an insurance scam attempt, the ship was deliberately crashed onto a reef in Haiti, where it finally broke apart. Its physical form was destroyed, but its legend only grew stronger. Researchers revisited the mystery for decades. Historians pored over old documents, scientists tested theories, and countless investigators tried to recreate the event. All reached the same unsettling conclusion: there is no logical explanation that matches the evidence. The crew vanished without a trace, leaving behind a ship that looked as if life had simply paused. The stillness of the cabins, the quietness of the deck, and the untouched belongings combined to create one of the most chilling enigmas in maritime history. Today, the story of the Mary Celeste remains one of the most compelling mysteries ever recorded. A reminder that the ocean, with all its beauty and vastness, holds secrets far deeper than we can understand. A ship that sailed perfectly into calm waters, only to return as a ghost. A family and a crew erased from existence without a word. And an unanswered question drifting forever across the Atlantic.